Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for your love and support of the channel. I really do appreciate it. And just a reminder that if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're interested in doing so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you'll always be notified when I upload a new reading. So in today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what are your best attributes. And to do this reading, I've laid out 3 piles of cards. Pile 1, you're going to be the red coral pendant here. Pile 2, you're going to be the white and black pendant here. And pile 3, you're going to be the blue Aventurine pendant here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get into the reading. Hi, pile 1. So you guys chose the red coral pendant here. And you received number 14 with love for all. Beautiful energy here. So I feel like one of your best attributes, pile 1, is your beautiful, loving energy. I feel like you guys are very loving and accepting of people. I feel like you have this love for all. And I feel like this love just radiates out from you because we have all of these lights on this card. So I feel like this light comes from within and it just radiates out, and it's really beautiful. And I also feel like this love goes beyond love for people. I feel like you have a love for animals, you have a love for nature, you have a love for, Mother Earth. So it's really beautiful, just this light and love within you here. And that's, I feel like, one of your best attributes, pile 1. You also have depth here, and it says, may you immerse and go deeper. Interesting. So I feel like another one of your best attributes here is that you are a very deep person, pile 1. You are someone who thinks about things deeply and feels deeply about things. You're very passionate. You're very, you care a lot about certain things or certain causes. And I feel like you really dive into things, and you find the depth within any situation. So I feel like, you are just this well-rounded and deep thinker here. Someone who's not tunnel-minded, someone who thinks about all aspects of a situation and really gets to the root cause of things. And, I feel like that's one of your best attributes here is this ability to go deep when you're thinking about something, and really examine all aspects of it. So love that. You also have focus on your own growth here. And it says self-improvement, self-awareness, self-discovery, growth. Yeah, so I feel like another one of your best attributes is this focus on yourself here, is this focus on who you are and what you like to do and what your strengths are, maybe what your weaknesses are, how you want to grow. You have this ability to really go within here and do the inner work, and focus on your own growth. And I feel like that's one of your best attributes, is taking the time to do that, and having the ability to go within. This card reminds me of the hermit energy, where we sort of withdraw and go within. And I feel like that's one of your biggest attributes here. You also have the white rose of hope, number 30. And that's beautiful energy as well, pile one, because I feel like another one of your best attributes is this hope that you have within any situation. I feel like you always keep the faith, and you always keep the hope. And no matter what you're going through, or no matter what is happening, you always keep that hope. And you recognize the silver lining in whatever cloud you're looking at. And so you may have a strong faith in your guides, in your higher power, in the universe, however it resonates here, but you always keep that hope, pile one, and that is one of your biggest attributes. And it's also a beautiful attribute, because we do have the rose here, which is a beautiful flower. So I feel like Spirit is really proud of you, and really admires the hope that you always keep within you, pile one. So love that. You also have Parvati here with the goddess of devotion. And it says, I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Beautiful. So yeah, another one of your best attributes is your sense of devotion, pile one. And specifically, I feel like within love, this could be devotion to a partner, to a relationship, to a family member, to a friend. However it resonates here, you are very devoted. When you commit to someone or something, you go all in, and you don't leave that person. You stay, and I feel like this is part of this love for all here, is like this ability to really commit yourself to someone or something, and to not give up on it, and to not leave, but to really immerse yourself in that relationship or situation. And I feel like you grow in that sense while you're committing to whatever that is. You're also in the process of growth, of evolving. So love that. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the Two of Wands. Beautiful, because the Two of Wands is about pursuing something, going after something that we want, something that we believe in. And I feel like that's one of your best attributes, is as well, as really going after your goals and your dreams and working towards them, and understanding that you can achieve them, and with this self-awareness and self-improvement here, I feel like, this is you believing in yourself enough to go after your dreams and your goals. And it's a really beautiful attribute that you have. You also have the Ace of Wands here. I'm just going to cover this here. And the Ace of Wands is it's about being, it's about, again, sort of pursuing our goals, our dreams. It's about a new opportunity. So I feel like you're always someone that takes advantage of new opportunities, and you recognize them when they come along, and you don't, just stand there, but you take the opportunity. You do what you can to go after that wish or that goal or that dream. So again, I feel like you are this passionate, creative person here that goes after what they want. So love that. You also have the Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles is about working with others, cooperating with others towards some sort of dream or goal. So I feel like one of your best attributes is this ability to work well with others, to cooperate with people towards a common goal. So some of you may be working with coworkers or teammates here to achieve some sort of goal. But, there's just an ability here for you to work very well with others and to get along with others and to appreciate others. And so I feel like this is one of your best attributes here is this ability to work well with others. So very interesting. You also have the Ten of Pentacles here. Wow. And the Ten of Pentacles is all about creating success and even, luxury and, ability to create this stable foundation for yourself. So I feel like that's one of your best attributes here as well is this stability and ability to create stability that you have. You may be very good at your job or your career. You may have, created some sort of resources, money for yourself. But whatever it is here, I feel like you're able to create this beautiful stability for yourself, this beautiful foundation. It can even mean, a happy family or a happy marriage. So I see you guys, just being very stable here in your lives. And I think that's one of your biggest attributes here is the ability to create this beautiful stability here. So love that. So I just want to get one final message here for you guys to wrap up your reading. So Spirit, can we get a final message or advice? Okay, so you have the Dragonfly card here. And it says possibility. You already have the power within you to reach your true potential. You just need to realize it. Beautiful. Yeah. So I feel like Spirit is coming through here with a message that you do have the power to reach your true potential, pile one. But, sometimes you may not believe that, or you may not think that. But Spirit wants you to know that you are capable of achieving whatever goals or dreams you have. And, I feel like there's so much possibility around you. And it's just about recognizing that possibility and believing in that and in yourself, pile one. So that is all I have for you guys today, pile one. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile two. So you guys chose the white and black crystal here. And you received energetic action. And it says, I'm focusing on my heart and doing what I can do right now. For what I can't change, I choose to let go and trust God. Interesting. So I feel like one of your best attributes here, pile two, is your ability to take action on your goals, on your dreams. I feel like you're someone that really goes after what they want. If you have a dream, you take the steps to realize that. You do the things that you can in order to make that happen. You take energetic action. You don't just sit on the sidelines waiting for it to happen. You really take the action towards making it happen. And I feel like you also have this strong faith in your higher power and in the universe to help you in times when you can't take action or when you can't change things. You really believe in spirit and in your higher power to help you, maybe manifest your goals and dreams. But you just have this beautiful ability to really take energetic action, and that's one of your best attributes, pile 2. You also have number 19 here with the maze we walk. So I'm getting the energy here from this card that another one of your best attributes, pile 2, is your third eye here, is your intuition, is your ability to see the future and see ahead and really use that to help you in your life and in this maze that we walk. I feel like you're someone that is very in touch with your intuition, with your higher self, and you're able to see things sort of 2 steps ahead, and use that information to help you navigate through your life. And I feel like that's one of your biggest attributes here, is your strong intuition and your strong third eye here. So love that. You also have number 17 with clarity here. Beautiful. So another one of your best attributes is this clarity here, pile 2. I feel like you're able to see things very clearly, and you're able to make decisions in your life very easily because you have this strong sense of clarity. And I feel like this is also because of this strong third eye that you have. It gives you this clarity here. It helps you, like I said, navigate through life and make certain decisions that you need to make. And, with these 3 people being here, I feel like this is you and your spirit guides here, helping you, guiding you, giving you this clarity here. So love that. You also have the B here, and it says community, cooperation, sweetness. So another one of your best attributes, pile 2, I feel like is your ability to cooperate and work with others. So you may resonate, as working with a team of people or working with coworkers, however it resonates here. But I feel like you're very good at working with others. And I feel like, with the sweetness here, you're also a very sweet person. You're a very nice person, and others appreciate that about you. And that's one of your best attributes, is your ability to work with others, but also in a sweet way, in a nice way, and to appreciate them, to value them. So I feel like, you have that beautiful attribute. But I also feel like with the B energy being here, another one of your best attributes is this ability to work hard towards your dreams and goals, because the B is a very hard worker. It's someone that is very dedicated to its work. So I feel like another one of your best attributes is that you are this hard worker and you are very dedicated to whatever you do. And it's one of your best attributes, pile 2. So love that. You also have divine timing here, and it says believe in right timing. Yeah, so another one of your best attributes here, pile 2, is your belief in divine timing, is you knowing that things are going to happen when they're meant to happen. And you don't sort of worry about it or stress about it. You believe that it will happen when it's meant to happen. And that's part of this intuition and third eye that we talked about, is your belief in spirit and in your higher power, in your guides here, to make things happen when they're meant to happen and to guide you and to lead you here. So that's one of your best attributes, is this belief in divine timing. So very interesting. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the Eight of Wands. Beautiful, because the Eight of Wands is this action here. You know, I feel like you're someone that you take the actions towards your goals, towards your dreams, and you don't wait around. You don't, waste time. You just go for it. You say, I want this. Okay, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to do these things to, reach this goal or this dream. And so I feel like, you're someone who doesn't waste time. You really take action. So love that. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here. Beautiful. Just going to cover this, because the Wheel of Fortune is about fate. It's about destiny. And I feel like it goes along with this divine timing card here. I feel like you understand that things will happen when they're meant to happen, when the wheel turns, when we are meant to have it, when it's destined for us, when it's fated. You don't stress out about it. You don't worry about it. You just let it happen when it's meant to happen. And I feel like that's one of your biggest attributes here. You also have the Ten of Wands here. And the Ten of Wands is a feeling of burden, of feeling overworked. So I feel like, this sort of goes with the bee energy here. I feel like sometimes you guys are such hard workers that you may feel burdened. You may feel overworked here. But I feel like it's also sort of one of your best attributes, because you are someone who works very hard, and you don't give up easily. You really stay committed to your goals and your dreams. So, I feel like it does create some heaviness for you sometimes, but I feel like it's also one of your best attributes, pile 2. You also have the Knight of Swords here. And the Knight of Swords is an energy of taking action again. So it makes sense that you got that here. But it's also about, being this hard worker here, and being someone who is very clear-minded, and, who sees things very clearly and knows things, and, goes after what they want, takes energetic action. So it definitely makes sense that you have that energy here. And I feel like that's one of your best attributes, pile 2. So I just want to get one final message here from Spirit to wrap up this reading. So Spirit, can we get a final message or guidance, please? Okay, so you have this card here, and it's the White Stag, and it says, believe. Believe in yourself and be your own guiding light. Trust you know the way. Wow, that makes a lot of sense here, because we talked about your strong intuition here, and we talked about you trusting in spirit and in your guides. And that's what this card talks about, is believing in yourself and being your own guiding light, and trusting that you know the way, and that spirit is on your side and is making things happen for you in divine timing. So I love that for you guys. So that is all I have for you guys today, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. pile 3, so you guys chose the blue Aventurine here. And you received new beginnings here. Beautiful. So I feel like one of your best attributes, pile 3, is this ability to start again, to really embrace new beginnings and to not fear them or shy away from them. You know, I feel like you're someone who welcomes new beginnings and who appreciates them and who really makes the most of them. And you're not afraid of starting over. You're not afraid of beginning again. You know, you see it as this beautiful new opportunity to grow and to learn and to experience different things. So I feel like that's one of your biggest and best attributes here at pile 3. So love that. You also have number 36 here with commitment. Wow. So I feel like another one of your best attributes here is your ability to commit here. Your ability to really give yourself to someone or something and be committed to that. Be committed to that person or to that thing. We do have 2 hands holding here. So it could be commitment to a partner, to a person, to a family member, to a friend. But whatever it is here, you're very committed to it. And I feel like that's one of your best attributes. And, you know, this can also resonate as being committed to your goals, you know, to your dreams, to your work. It could resonate in a lot of different ways here. But one of your best attributes, pile 3, is your ability to commit. And it's really beautiful. So love that. You also have uncovering confidence here. And it says, I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Interesting. So I feel like another one of your best attributes here, pile 3, is your confidence, in yourself. And I feel like this confidence, you know, may have taken you time to discover or to realize, but you've been working on it. You've been uncovering it here. And you've come to this place of really having confidence in yourself and in your abilities. And, you know, sort of solving this puzzle here. You know, you've solved that puzzle within yourself, and you've really found that self-confidence and that self-belief. And I feel like now it's become one of your best attributes, because you're able to move forward towards your goals and dreams, and you're able to stay committed to, you know, people or things. So love that. You also have the number 1 here with spring spirit and gratitude. Love that. So yeah, another one of your best attributes, pile 3, is your sense of gratitude. I feel like you guys are very appreciative of the blessings in your life and of the gifts that you have. And you may, you know, keep a gratitude journal, or you may just, you know, tell the universe, tell your higher power how grateful you are every day. But I feel like you just wake up every day with this sense of gratitude, and your spirit guides want you to know that this is one of your best attributes, and that they really appreciate this about you, because, you know, you're not someone that takes your blessings for granted, or just sort of goes through life and doesn't appreciate things. You really appreciate every blessing and every gift that you have. And, you know, Spirit wants you to know that that's one of your best attributes, one of your best qualities, pile 3. You also have serenity here. And it says, find serenity in nature's embrace. Nature is your sanctuary. Wow. So yeah, I feel like another one of your best attributes, pile 3, is your sense of calmness, your sense of serenity here. I feel like you're a very easygoing, calm person. And I feel like you always find this peace within, and you try to express that peace within. And you may be someone that loves nature, who spends a lot of time in nature. And I feel like that's also one of your best attributes is your connection to nature. So you may be a nature lover, or you may even work for some sort of environmental cause. But I feel like nature is your sanctuary here, and you're someone who finds peace in nature. And I feel like nature really brings out your serenity and your sense of calmness. And it's really beautiful, pile 3. So love that energy. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. I'm just going to cover this. So the Page of Cups energy is a very loving and affectionate energy. And it doesn't surprise me that you got that, because you also have the Commitment card here. So I feel like one of your best attributes is this loving, affectionate nature that you have, pile 3. You're someone who's very giving and loving, and you express your heart on your sleeve, and you're very committed to either your partner or your friends or your family. And you take those commitments very seriously, pile 3. And, it shows, because you're always expressing that love, that gratitude, and it's really beautiful. So love that. You also have the Lovers here. Wow. So again, we have this loving, affectionate energy here. And I feel like that's one of your best attributes, is this ability to be committed and be loving. And, I feel like you're able to, really understand others. And I feel like, you're just a very loving, affectionate person. And you probably have, really close relationships or friendships or things like that in your life, because you do wear your heart on your sleeve. And it's really beautiful, pile 3. You also have the 6 of Pentacles here. Beautiful, because the 6 of Pentacles is an energy of generosity, of giving. So again, you are this generous, giving person here. And that's one of your best attributes, is you, like I said, appreciate what you have, and you're very giving to others. You share your resources or your time or your love, or your energy. You're willing to share that, and that's one of your best attributes. So very interesting. You also have the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is all about clarity, and it's about going after what we want, and also being a leader, being someone that people admire and respect. And so I feel like you are this leader here, pile 3, and you have very strong leadership abilities. And I also feel like you're a very clear-minded person, and you work hard towards what you want, towards what you believe in. And all of those things make you the person you are, and, are some of your best attributes. So love that. And also that confidence that we spoke about, because the King of Swords is someone that is very confident and believes in themselves and their goals. So love that. And it's interesting, because again, we have this eye here. So I feel like you also have a very strong intuition, pile 3. And that might also be one of your best attributes here. So I just want to get one final message from Spirit. So Spirit, can we get a final message or guidance here? Okay, so you have the Doves card here, and it says, commune with nature. Wow, so we have nature again here. So it says, we are all connected. Find a quiet place to simply be one with Gaia. Yes, that is beautiful, pile 3, because I feel like that is one of your best attributes, is your connection to nature and your ability to commune with nature, to really speak to nature and let nature speak to you. And, to find this stillness and this peace in nature, find this quiet place to simply be one with nature, with Mother Earth. So love that for you guys. So that is all I have for you guys today, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.